Hi everybody, it's time to make some origami stars using paper strips. You're going to take your paper strip and you're going to loop back and over the front, and you'll see we've got this little cross, this sort of perpendicular crossing. Up and down, side to side, and I'm going to take the free end, which is on my left, and bring it back through the loop. And you can see I'm sort of taking my time to adjust. I want this to be tight and not loose, because then if it's too loose, you'll see you won't have the shape that we end up with is a pentagon. If it's too loose, it will be misshapen and too puffy and your papers won't hold together. And gently sort of adjust. I'm smoothing it out to get that nice little tab here that we have at the end and the clean shape of a pentagon. I'm making sure that all of my edges are nice and crisp. I don't need to smush my pentagon shape, but I do want my edges to be crisp because it will help with the folding. Now I'm going to take my little tab on the right, and you'll see there's almost like a little envelope shape there. So I'm going to insert the tab into the envelope opening to secure the tab. Sometimes people like to use glue on this. It's really not necessary if you're folding everything correctly. And now I'm going to take my free end and fold it under and let it go where it wants to go. And as I go, I am going to make sure that the ends, see I'm scraping my nail a little bit, that those are nice and tight, but I'm not smushing the paper in the middle. We do want a little air in the middle. We don't want it to be super flattened, but we do want our folds to be crisp. I'm going to continue folding this over and over. You'll see you end up folding in a different place every time. That long piece of paper will just go where it wants to go. But make sure you're folding it on a side and not over a corner. Now that I'm on my last fold, I'm going to go ahead and flip this over, and you can see I've got my tab, and we should have a little envelope piece. You can see my nail goes underneath it, so we can take this little tab and put it in the envelope flap. But I do need to trim my little tab that's left. It is just a little too long and it won't go into what I'm calling the envelope easily. See, I've got all that extra overhang, and that's not going to work. So grab your scissors and give a little trim. And then tuck your tab safely into its envelope. Now we need to puff up our star. So I'm going to go very gently and slowly with the tip of my nail and press down on one of the sides of the pentagon. And it will start to puff. I'm taking my nail on the side right next to it and doing the same thing to create one point of the star. I'm going to continue working my way around using the nail on my pointer finger and the nail on my thumb to press my little points on each side of the point gently. You can see the star is puffing up, and I can continue to shape each point very gently with my fingers, but we're just going to keep going around and working point by point. Once you have your star puffed up, you can refine all of your points and go in with your edges and make your star shape exactly the way you want it to be. Keep going and make as many stars as you want, and you can make an awesome image by putting them all together.